Well, today we are in the city of Sheboygan, and I'm here because there was an opportunity to purchase an original owner machine that happens to be in a unique little shop right on the main street. This is a shot of the outside, and they're not really open for business right now. They're meeting with me as a kindness so that I didn't have to wait for it to be shipped. And this particular company does a lot of business online, and it's called eSell, the easy way to sell on eBay. So they basically will take items in by consignment, and then they help that customer sell them and market them on eBay. So that's how I learned about this particular machine that we're about to see for the first time.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hi, Kevin.
Scott?
Yes.
Get a sewing machine?
Here to pick up a machine. Kevin
We
and
can help you.
Yeah, Kevin and his wife apparently run this place. So this is it, huh?
Yes, this is the machine.
Perfect. Let's take a look at her. And as all of you know watching right now, this is obviously a Swedish-made Husqvarna Viking. Caught on that edge a little bit there. Well, Kevin, what's the story behind this shop? How did you start it, and what's kind of the what got you into this business?
Well, we started the business in 2005.
Okay, so you've been around about 15 years already then.
Yeah, we've been at this. This is our second location. We moved in 2015 when we bought this building.
Okay.
But we initially started the business, I guess like everyone. The goal of being self-employed seems like a really great thing, and you want to do it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So after, seems like forever of trying to determine what's the best course of action.
Sure.
We ran into some information about people doing consignment sales for other people online, and it seemed like a good idea. I have a friend that is my business partner, and he had previous experience with business ownership, and he was in town looking for opportunities, and we thought we would see what we could do with this. So it works out reasonably good. People bring us things to sell. So we don't have to go out and source product. The product is brought to us. And sometimes we get really cool things like this.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And would you say that what portion of your business would include where people are, for whatever reason, deciding to sell a vintage sewing machine like this? What would be the percentage of machines you get in typically?
Honestly, we don't get a lot. It depends. Right now, we've been getting quite a few vintage sewing machines, but again, because we don't get to select what comes in, it could end tomorrow, or it just keep going. So you never know.
Perfect, perfect.
Hold on, I'm working on it right now.
Okay. And your hunch when we discussed this kind of online before I completed the purchase, your guess was right. This is from the 1950s, and I don't have my serial number summary with me, but on the inside of here, if you get any of these in, there's a serial number right there on the inside of the plate.
Okay.
And depending on what letter it starts with, we're able to determine what year or what bracket of year that machine was manufactured in. And this has been really hard to track down, unlike the Singer Sewing Machine Company and other makers like that, where they track serial numbers very carefully. The Swedish didn't do as good of a job with that.
Well, and we've run into that with a lot of things.
Yeah.
There are certain things, serial numbers will tell you everything.
Sure.
Singer sewing machines, Schwinn bicycles, Those
Oh,
serial
I didn't know
numbers,
that. So Schwinn's, their serial numbers too.
Schwinn serial numbers will tell you
Okay.
where it was made, right down to the day and the month. I mean, it's really interesting. You get a lot of information that way. Other things, the serial numbers almost seem like they just make them up as they go along. They don't mean anything. So.
Yeah. Well, they had serial numbers for all their machines, but they just didn't catalog them well in Sweden. And so my friend, who I met through my YouTube channel, that now works with me as a moderator on my Facebook page, he lives in Norway. And so he's been able to go over to Sweden a couple of times and track the numbers down, and then create a catalog of the serial numbers and help us narrow down the dates that these machines were manufactured. So it's a huge service, because a lot of people get these machines, and typically all we can say is, yeah, 1950s. But now we're able to narrow it down within 2 to 3 years of the date that it was actually manufactured. And they started making these originally. The factory in Sweden started at a king's decree. The king of Sweden decreed a drilling and grinding plant.
Okay.
And then what happened after that is they started making musket barrels, they started making other small items like that, and then around 1872, they started making these Swedish sewing machines. So they've been around, this company's been around for a long time, and apparently they've got, from what Hans has said, they've got a beautiful museum in Sweden, and it's actually open right now, even during the pandemic. You just have to wear face coverings in that. And they've got a huge selection of their machines over the years that are on display, including one machine they have one there, and there's one other one that they know of that's in Italy. There's only 2 in the world. So I think that's called the Morning Star. I don't remember. I'd have to check with Hans. But this looks like a great machine that a customer brought into you, that they put on consignment. And this particular one is a Type 21 with a 1.5 amp motor. And by contemporary standards, that's even a big motor.
Really, now I would have thought that would have been kind of a weak motor, but I
Yeah,
guess.
Well, I have some customers that bring their machines into my workshop in Oconto, and they've got the $12,000 to $14,000 quilting machines, long arm quilters.
Right.
And those machines, most of those come with a 1 amp or less.
Wow, okay.
So yeah, this has a lot of get up and go. And what other goodies do we have in the case? It looks like we've got an original foot controller. Let's see, I'll just set this down for a second. And part of an accessory box. So. And 2 extra cams with it as well. Perfect. Well, Kevin, I know you have other customers coming in, so I don't want to take too much of your time, but really appreciate. And how would people, if they wanted to, I know you do a lot of eBay sales, you consign items for customers and then you sell them on eBay. Let me take a shot and you can show me how they can contact you or follow you if they want to know about items that are coming up for auction that are available.
Well, the easiest thing is we have an eBay store.
Okay.
So you can find us on eBay, and unfortunately, eBay doesn't always make it easy to locate individual stores.
Sure.
So I have a web address for our store, and I just have that here somewhere.
Oh, over here. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So if they wanted to follow your sales on eBay and see what you have available so they could potentially bid on it, they would go to this address,
This one here.
the one right up here. Okay.
Yes.
Get a close shot of that. So this, folks, is the address you want to go to if you want to follow Kevin and, what was your wife's name?
Diane.
If you want to follow Kevin and Diane on eBay and see what they have available that's coming into their store, this is the address right here. And you can save them as a favorite seller because based on what I'm seeing here with this Husqvarna, they take in very, very high quality items. And that's gives you some level of confidence in what you're going to get if you bid on one of their sewing machines. All right, Kevin. Well, I don't want to take too much of your time.
Okay, thank you. It was nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you as well.
Glad
And
you got another machine.
yeah, definitely. I'll definitely put this to use. I've got quite a few in my collection already, so this'll make probably more than I need. But what did Rockefeller say about wealth too? He said, how much, someone said to him, how much money is enough? He goes, just a little bit more. How many sewing machines are enough?
Yeah,
just one more.
Yeah, one more.
Just one more. So, at any rate, I'll put this back in the case and just peek around your store a little bit and then head back. And there was a little thing that eBay sent me that they said that you could scan if you wanted to scan it. Do you need to scan it, or are we good?
No, I'm good.
Okay, perfect.
I've got everything I need. Your payment has gone through. I've got everything in place, so we're good.
All right. Well, we'll do the official elbow touch.
There you go. Thank you very much.
All right, and I'll let you
have
take
a
care.
wonderful day.
Take care of your other customers.
Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, my pleasure. My pleasure. All right. Well, this is Kevin and Diane, right?
Yeah.
Kevin and Diane's shop. Take care, Kevin.
Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
So this again is located in the city of Sheboygan, where we just picked up this Swedish Beauty, an original owner machine from what Kevin had told me, and I'll have a lot of opportunity obviously to go through the machine, and eventually, who knows, maybe it'll pop up for sale. So like I said, you never know on this channel where we're going to end up popping up. Here we are on the streets of Sheboygan, and we just picked up a Swedish Beauty, so keep watch. We might pop up somewhere else as well. So all right, take care everybody.